place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, Your Enlightened Highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tuson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of the Beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
정말 영광스럽습니다.
Feels like a second distinction. I'm honored. Thank you.
I trust you shall make good use of it.
다
In a moment I
끝나니까
shall
5,000원 줬어.
speak to Siana. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet you also showed me her horrendous deeds. As head of state, I must judge her fairly. But she is my sister. Thus my
전부 다
heart
5,000원이야.
bleeds for her.
5,000원이면
If my
어마어마한 돈이에요.
presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a
이번엔 안
person implicated in the
물어보는구나.
murders which recently ravaged our
전에는
fair city of
물어보더니.
Beauclair.
이러면 안 되는데.
Captain de la Tour, show
아씨.
Sylvia Anna in.
여태까지 편지 좀 잡느냐고 말 안 하고 있었는데. 아까 사운드 터져가지고 그거 다시 이걸로 붙여넣기 하려고 편지 좀 잡고 있었는데 물어봤어야 됐는데 큰일 났네. 그러니까 이번 엔딩은 내가 얘랑 이 여자애랑 그
The Witcher
구름
will
바다에서 안
take
한
part
거지.
in our talk.
좋아, 여기를 편집점으로 잡아야겠어. 아니야, 편집 어떻게 해야 될지 고민을 좀 해야겠다.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister. And my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me. As one impartial, I shall now hear what he has to say.
시아나는 보통의 범죄자처럼 처벌받아야 됩니다.
No matter the mitigating circumstances, whatever they may be, Siana is a criminal and
그리고 너
should be
죽일라
tried
그랬어,
as
제가.
such
난 모든 걸 알고 있어.
and punished as such. Her guilt is clear.
Your words sadden me greatly, Witcher. But I cannot deny their logic.
동화나라 갔을 때 그 여자 맞아요.
You shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall
주먹 쥐었다.
never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister,
이번에는
I
이렇게
shall never
되는구나.
stop
얘를
loving
그
you.
오리아나 만나면
will you forgive me?
두려워하고 있어 다들. 뭔가 심상치 않아.
I shall never forgive you.
아하! 오리아나는 이런 엔딩이네. 아까 그 동화나라 엔딩이 진 엔딩 같다. 그쵸? 둘이 하회도 하고 뭔가 좋게 흘러갔으니까 그거는. 오 이렇게 되는구나. 배드 엔딩이야. 이거는 뭔가 프롤로그도 바뀌겠죠? 여왕이 죽었으니까. 그러면은 여기 공국은 누가 관리하는 거지?
Need some flowers. A wreath, or...
I've none. Sold everything. I was just on my way out. No sense hanging about with nothing to do.
뭔가 도시가
Should come as no shock, sir. Had the funeral. Folk took it all. Men, women, children. All wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers,
슬픔에 잠겼어 모두.
guineas, gladioli.
내가 이렇게
But she
만든 것
liked
같아서 좀
common
그렇네.
verses best. I know. Her ladies in waiting would come here at times. I'd choose the loveliest blooms for her. Fragrant, big petals, the kind that last a long time. I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
너무 쉽게 믿었어.
Anna
탓이야.
Henrietta wanted to
내
believe
잘못
there
아니야.
was still hope for Sienna, that she'd show remorse. She reached a hand out to her. Too soon. Too trusting.
I know you. You're that witcher from the north. The one that saved us from the beast.
Could say that.
Wait here. Take these.
국화?
Thought you were out of flowers.
I put a bouquet aside. I was to take it to her myself. But you have it. I know you held the Duchess dear.
How
이게 내
much do I owe you?
탓이에요. 지들이 잘못한
Not
거지.
a copper. Keep your coin and raise a toast in her memory tonight.
Do just that. Farewell.
안나 헨리에타의 무덤 위에 꽃을 놓자.
I've always dreamt of traveling.
쟤는 지금 다 장례 치르고 있는데 북부 여행을 꿈꿔 왔다고.
You with the exquisite hair.
뭐야 얘?
Snow White.
Name's Geralt. What can I do
나한테
for
백사
you?
공주라 그런 거니?
That hair, the scar, the frown. It's all perfect.
Something you actually want from me? Or are you just gonna go on gushing about my attributes?
I admire, good sir. Admire and desire.
욕망?
Such a threat in the eyes. Oh, so manly.
If you're trying to get me to meet with you some evening, afraid you're just
근데
wasting your
지금
time.
장례 치르고 있는데
Impossible. I shall require the soft light of mid-afternoon for this portrait.
Portrait?
Indeed, yours, en face, actual
실물
size,
크기로?
with the finest vista Toussaint affords
정말 안
behind you.
아름다운데?
Pose for me. You must. Naturally, I shall pay the compensation due to you for your
포장은
modeling
필요 없는데 이제?
services.
이거 한번 해볼까요?
Don't see why not. Long as it doesn't take long.
It shan't. Never
뭔가
worry.
웃길 것 같은데?
We've but a short distance to journey into the hills outside of town. A perfect landscape perfectly to frame your perfect physiognomy.
Let's go then.
I need only fetch my easel and pallets from my studio. We shall meet at noon at the western gate, near the palace,
정오에
from where we'll venture forth together.
백설공주. 늙은 위쳐의 조상.
Stocks and the whip await those
Banquets and wine.
일단 무덤 위에 꽃을 놓읍시다.
We all trusted you, Witcher. You let us
Somebody saw her grace summoned
If
from the
ever trust a woman, remember that.
나 근데 독성이 왜 안 주냐?
Nothing doing. Something weeks around here.
to bury the murderous lass in one
여인가 보다.
Witcher, I was certain you'd departed.
Couldn't. Anna Henrietta was...
Wondrous. Beautiful. Good. The best ruler one could hope to have. Yet I let her down.
자신을 탓하지 마.
Don't be
근데
so hard
이거
on yourself.
따지고 보면은 얘가
No one expected
근무태만인 거
Sienna
아니야?
to do that, persist to the end.
경비대
And
대장인데.
none of us did anything to stop her. Because there was nothing we could do.
I suppose you are right. But when someone so beloved dies, one cannot help but search one's
좋아했구나.
soul for blame. And even the hardiest knights grow faint-hearted then.
Come to pay my respects. Bid the Duchess farewell.
White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside then. She lies in the ducal crypt, in one room with her murderer, despite my protests.
What? Who decided that?
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Sienna's veins, and she was never legally disinherited. So
둘이
they
같이
ruled
묻혔어?
she should lie alongside Henrietta.
그래도 죽어서는 함께네. 평생 떨어져 살다가. 양쪽 묘해. 미안하니까 그래도.
And all this, what did it bring you? Rest in peace.
제 쪽은 꽃이 하나도 없네. 하긴 그렇겠지.
I regret it ended this way, that I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me.
쟤는 하나 주고 얘는 세 개 주네.
Rest in peace.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt, serious. It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. A perfect match for the Duchess's dignity. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of natural processes to which you are predestined. I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve a speck of respite after the mad whirl of the last few days.
All those deaths I failed to prevent. Feel pretty awful right about now. Can't help thinking I could have done
아
more.
별들 진짜 많다.
Now Toussaint's left without a ruler, or more accurately, chaos rules here. Hand in hand with despair. Duchess won over people's hearts. All Beauclair now weeps for her.
A mass outburst of emotion. Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
Why the sarcasm? Thought you liked Donna Henrietta.
I did. And I do truly rue her passing.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
시아나는 굽히지 않았어.
Whatever you say about Siona, you gotta admit she was unbending.
That she was. I do admit it. Though, in her case, it would have been better if she had been a tad more philosophical, pausing from time to reflect on the propriety of her actions.
True.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile. And
이게
display a
엔딩의 마지막
remarkably
장면.
uncommon dark brown
뒤에는
tint.
똑같은 것 같네요.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future.
뿌리 쟁겨놓고
Would you care to
아까가 엔딩으로
accompany me?
넘어가는 것 같아 이게.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here,
엔딩 마크
gloves
뜰 때까지만
and a
해봅시다.
mask.
얼마 안
Don
걸리니까.
them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
랜드레이크 게나토나 다 있던데. 좋아, 마스크 쓰고.
This moonlight makes me oh so
갑시다.
dreamy.
유리 하나 있고. 아유, 이 간선의 범칙은 진짜.
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all. Damn it, where'd you go?
갑시다.
Regis!
죽여, 레지스, 죽여! 왜 나한테 그러세요? 아줌마! 왜 나한테 그래? 뭐야, 세 마리야? 독성이 안 떨어지지.
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very
술을
simple
만드냐고.
code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or
Won't let it go, will they?
they will not. Fortunately, we've another
보이지
rule,
않으면 신경
an
쓰지
unwritten
않는다.
one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
다른 데로 떠나겠지 이제 얘도.
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning. Then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be
변이인자
useful should
생성기,
you need
변이인자
mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
그래, 정착할 거다.
Know what? Think I just might. Come on now, don't laugh. Maybe not today or tomorrow. But one day I'll want to see what it's like to just wake up every day in my own bed.
Oh, stop, please. Sounds so sentimental, my fangs have begun to hurt. Then what? Will you begin writing your memoirs like Dandelion? I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
뭔가 근데 되게 씁쓸하다. 이걸로 진짜
Seemed like a
게롤트
land
사과가
straight out
진짜
of a
끝이
fairy
나네.
tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil,
조금 쉬래.
I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
와, 게롤트가 진짜 나 보면서 웃는데 진짜 소름 돋는다. 네, 이로써
Actually, I'd love to go home.
여기는 뒤에는 똑같은 것 같고 마지막인 것 같네요, 여기가. 둘러오는 건 해피엔딩으로. 그거